All right, how we all doing today? Daily Reflections, May 2nd, Lighting the Dark Past. Cling to the thought that in God's hands, the dark past is the greatest possession you have, the key to life and happiness for others. With it, you can avert death and misery for them. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 124. No longer is my past an autobiography. It is a reference book to be taken down, opened, and shared. Today, as I report for duty, the most wonderful picture comes through. For though this day may be dark, as some days must be, the stars will shine even brighter later. My witness that they do shine will be called for in the very near future. All my past will be this day a part of me, because it is the key, not the lock. And just for today, just maybe. There is one thing more than anything else that will defeat us in our recovery. This is an attitude of indifference or intolerance towards spiritual principles. Basic text, page 18. When we first came to NA, many of us had great difficulty accepting the spiritual principles underlying this program, and for good reason. No matter how we tried to control our addiction, we found ourselves powerless. We grew angry and frustrated with anyone who suggested there was hope for us because we knew better. Spiritual ideas may have had some bearing on other people's lives, but not ours. Despite our indifference or intolerance towards spiritual principles, we were drawn to Narcotics Anonymous. There, we met other addicts. They'd been where we'd been, powerless and hopeless. Yet, they'd found a way not only to stop using, but to live and enjoy life clean. They spoke of the spiritual principles that had pointed the way for them to this new life of recovery. For them, these principles were not just theories, but a part of their practical experience. Yes, we had good reason to be skeptical, but these spiritual principles spoken of by other NA members really seemed to work. Once we admitted this, we didn't necessarily accept every single spiritual idea we heard, but we did start to think that if these spiritual principles had worked for others, just maybe they'd work for us too. For a beginning, that willingness was enough. Just for today, just maybe the spiritual principles I hear spoken of in NA might work for me. I am willing, at least, to open my mind to the possibility. And with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you are tuning in from. And also with that, I'm going to invite you to like and subscribe and check out a bunch of links posted in the description box below. There are links to other programs, services, and of course, a really cool Gen X mixtape if that's your bag. And lastly, but not leastly, I'm going to take 24 hours for myself and wish you another 24 hours of continuous sobriety, recovery, or whatever it is you be doing to keep staying alive.